Okay, we are on the record on November 5th, 2024 via Zoom. In a case originating out of Uvalde County, cause number 20-05-33281. Let the record reflect that the state filed a motion to modify and motion to reduce arrears to judgment on August 14th, 2024. Mr. Giovanni Camacho and Ms. Selena Ruiz are both present pro se, along with Carrie Shavase for the Attorney General's office. Mr. Camacho, Ms. Ruiz, would you both raise your right hands and be sworn? Do you swear that the testimony you're about to give in this cause should be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Counsel, you may proceed. You can put your hands down.
Thank you, Your Honor. The state is going to go ahead and ask the court to take judicial notice of the prior order in this case. It's the order in suit affecting the parent-child relationship that was signed August 20th of 2020, setting child support at $315 and medical support at $150.
So noted.
Thank you. So the parties have reached a partial agreement, Your Honor. They have agreed to take a child support judgment in the amount of $1,075.74 as of October 31st of 2024, with a payment plan towards those arrears at $50 per month beginning December 1st of 2024. They've also agreed to take a medical support judgment in the amount of $1,237.33 as of October 31st of 2024, with a repayment towards those arrears at $25 per month beginning December 1st of 2024. The parties have agreed that Ms. Ruiz will apply for government assistance, and they've agreed to a medical support payment to remain at $150 per month beginning December 1st of 2024. They've also agreed that non-disclosure findings for each party will continue, and that court costs will be as billed to Mr. Camacho. Your Honor, the disagreement is on, well, let's see, and they've agreed that Mr. Camacho's gross income is $5,657 per month. And the disagreement is on the child support amount, Your Honor.
Okay, call your first witness.
Miss Ruiz, what is your full name?
Selena Nicole Ruiz.
And so based on Mr. Camacho's gross income of $5,657 per month, and with credit for paying a medical support payment, his child support, according to the guidelines laid out in the Texas Family Code, his child support would be $902 per month beginning, and it would begin 12/1/24. Are you in agreement to that amount?
Of the 902?
Are you in agreement that the child support would be calculated according to the guidelines and be set at $902 per month?
Yes.
I'll pass the witness, Your Honor.
Okay, call your next witness.
Mr. Camacho, what is your full name?
Giovanni Samuel Villegas Camacho.
And so according to the guidelines laid out in the Texas Family Code, based on your income, child support would go up to $902 per month, $902 per month. And are you in agreement to that?
No, ma'am.
All right. Why are you not in agreement to guideline child support?
I do want to say first that I pay my end on my son when he's with me, so I have to pay for his clothes, his snacks, food, anything that I have to do with the house. Um, and I do pay medical bills as well, medical bills, insurance bills, um, and I pay just way too much for everything that I have going on right now, and it's not gonna make a living for me. It's just way too much for me for
Mhm.
$900 a month, and now I only have one son. That's just way too much.
What, all right, besides what you buy for him, what other, what other expenses do you have?
I have medical bills, ma'am, that I have to pay. I do have type 2 diabetes, so I have to pay all my bills for that too as well. Um, I also have for what is that? My court costs and my probation fees and stuff like that too as well that I have to pay. I mean everything just adds up with including my household bills. I do have to get groceries for my house as well as for my son whenever he comes over, and anything else, anything in between whenever my son is with me.
Okay, what household bills do you have?
I mean I have my phone bill, and then on top of that, I just recently bought my son a phone, but unfortunately, he has lost that phone too as well. I was going to start paying on that as well. I do pay like for everything else in between, like household products like soap, dish detergent, anything else like that, and it just adds up. I buy stuff like that almost every week. I spend at least maybe 150 to $200 just in groceries alone, and it's just everything else adds up in between.
150 to 200 every week,
This
or,
is every week. This is every week, yes, ma'am.
and you have a phone?
Yes, ma'am. And I pay. I mean, even if I get behind on it too, I pay like maybe 150, and once I start getting behind, it's like maybe 230.
Okay. What other, so what are your total expenses per month?
I want to say anywhere between 2,000, 3,000, somewhere around there, and that's not including with like because I do pay for lunch every day. I pay for lunch every day, so that rounds up maybe like maybe give or take 120, 130 every week.
Um, I'll pass the witness, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Camacho, what is your rent?
Right now I'm staying with a friend, so um, I
Do you have a
mean, I'm sorry,
car payment?
I don't right now, but I mean, I can't even drive my car around right now because I don't have any kind of paperwork right now for it because I have to do the title transfer and everything, and I can't afford it right now with the title transfer and everything right now.
What are your court costs and probation fees?
I pay about it's supposed to be about 60 every month, but lately I've been kind of getting behind with trying to keep up with it. So I mean, I'm paying about maybe
So
120
I'm trying
just to
real
keep up
hard to
with it.
figure out where your money goes. So if you're making $5,600 a month gross, the net of that is at least 4,500. And you've just testified that your expenses are between 2,500 and 3,000. So that's still another 1,500 that's unaccounted for, although I can't figure out where you spend 2,000 to 3,000. 800 on groceries, 400 on lunch, 150 on phone. That's $1,350. Where's the other $2,000 to $3,000?
I mean, other than that, I mean, I help out my parents and stuff whenever they need it. I help out people that, I mean, I just try to help out people in general. But I mean,
Well, you need to help out yourself and stay current with your bills and your child support obligation. Child
and I
support is
do. I do.
$902 a month beginning December 1, plus $150 a month in medical support. The judgments are approved as read into the record.